Kim Kardashian has gotten another bag. So, Beyond Meat, the vegan, meat or plant-based meat simulating company, has done a partnership with Kim Kardashian. Now, notice how this partnership is framed differently, right? This partnership, they've put her as they've given her an executive position as the chief taste consultant. Now, a lot of celebrities are getting these executive positions at a lot of these companies. We think about Cardi B and Playboy. So there's Cardi B. She has this executive position with Playboy, and I'm going to get into that a little bit. But I guess the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video is why these brands feel the need to entangle themselves with these celebrities in a way, in a much more deeper, much more committed way than a typical brand sponsorship, right? You think about it's the label. It's think about it like a relationship, right? A lot of people are in situationships, and then some people are like, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Some people are like, we're girlfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend, whatever it is. And then some people are like, well, we're married. And labels, do they really matter? Well, kind of they do. But does the label really matter in this case? And most likely it doesn't. It's just a fancy way of putting together a celebrity endorsement. It just sounds a lot more like entangled. It's like, oh, Kim Kardashian works directly for or with said company. All right, so let's talk about this. Let's read a little bit about this, right? Where's this article? The wrong article. Damn. Let me just pull up the article real quick. This is not the article I was reading. Okay, got it. This is from the New York Post. And it says, wait, is this the right? Damn, I'm just losing my articles. Okay, there we go. Kim Kardashian is adding another role to her resume, inking an endorsement deal with Beyond Meat to promote the plant-based protein firm's products. Kim Kardashian, 41, will hold the honorary title of executive or chief taste consultant. She will star in a new advertising campaign for the something just happened. She will star in a new advertising campaign for the alternative meat firm. The reality television star will also share details about her preferred Beyond Meat items in a company released newsletter that will also include personalized recipes and offers, the company said in an announcement. So when we think about this deal that they've inked together, we know that Kim Kardashian isn't giving us any real recipes that she's put together. I mean, who knows? Maybe she loves vegan food. A lot of celebrities are choosing plant-based options because it keeps you lean, right? Me personally, I've done the plant-based thing. It messes up my skin. I've heard a lot of black people get their skin messed up when they do the plant-based thing. So it's not for me. It's not for me. But I do occasionally have a meal that's only plant-based. It's delicious. It makes you feel incredible. It does wonders for your body. And, Kim Kardashian, her body is her image, and being a vegan probably helps facilitate that, right? Being plant-based, not vegan. I can't say she's not. I don't think she's a vegan. Actually, she's not. She was definitely eating beef in the premiere episode of the Kardashian show on Hulu. So she's definitely not a vegan, but I'm sure sometimes she chooses vegan options. I think that happens a lot in LA. There's a lot of mixed, sometimes you'll just pick a vegan option. So it makes sense that she would promote this. And I think the idea that Beyond Beef is trying to push is that you don't always have to eat meat. There's this idea, a lot of people think that in every meal they have to have meat in it. And they're trying to push this notion that, no, you can actually interchange. Once in a while you could have Beyond Meat. Another day you can change it up. But the point of them getting Kim Kardashian to do this really gives them that packaging, their brand. It gives them the packaging that they need, the attention that they want. And I mean, who doesn't want to work with Kim Kardashian? My real question is, how much money do you think they're paying her? It's definitely not $1 million, because $1 million is one post on Instagram, right? So it's probably a few million. I would estimate, just a wild guess, it's around the 10 million mark. I would estimate maybe 5. I would say 5 to 10 million is probably what they were paying her, because look at it. They're giving her this chief executive, blah, 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 all this fancy title, right? With labels, there are benefits. There's a difference between a boyfriend and a girlfriend and a husband and a wife for a reason. There are benefits that come with signing an agreement and creating a label. So I imagine that those benefits are reflected in her income, because it's all about public perception. And that's what PR is really about, public perception. So when we hear that Kim Kardashian has a new role, which is a chief, position, an executive position, the first thing we're going to see is that she is almost an employee to this company. Now, that perception they have to pay for. It's like real estate, right? It's PR. They're getting a lot of attention for this. Their sales are going to go through the roof, because if Kim Kardashian is eating these meals, she's not just eating them, but she's creating recipes, showing us how to enjoy these meals. It's going to influence a lot of people that aren't even vegan, to buy Beyond Meat products. And ultimately, there's a price for that. So I would not be surprised if it's around the $5 to $10 million mark. Now, why on earth would a company like that spend that much money on someone like Kim Kardashian? Will they recoup their money? I definitely think, even just on the front end, I think they'll recoup their money for sure. On the front end of just the hype and people buying it. But what it does for them, their brand visibility in the long run, it really penetrates them, in a new way. Now, I think anyone in America who has ever dabbled into plant-based meals knows what Beyond Meat is. I think a lot of people that go grocery shopping, they've seen Beyond Meat packaging in the grocery store. So you know what it is, right? But that's in America. Now, Kim Kardashian has an international appeal. And this means there are going to be people internationally that are going to be curious about this beef and potentially might buy into it. And this opens up their market internationally. Also in America, there are going to be people that go to the grocery store, they look at it, and they never purchase it. But because Kim Kardashian is standing right side by side with this logo, promoting this logo, creating recipes around this logo, now you're gonna go and buy it. That is the power of influencer marketing. It's actually the most powerful marketing tool. And people want to eat like Kim Kardashian so they can look like her. It's the illusion of that. So they're really paying, the reason this price, I think even the $5 to $10 million is the range that they would pay her, because there's so many psychological elements that go into people purchasing it and what purchasing power Kim Kardashian has by associating herself with this brand. And so it's a perfect marriage, if you ask me. Now, when it comes to Cardi B and her partnership with Playboy, I just want to read a little bit about this partnership, just really briefly, if I can find this article. Playboy has named Cardi B as its first ever creative director in residence. The multi-platinum artist who earlier this week became the first female rapper with a multiple diamond track. This article came out in 2021 in the fall. Will serve as founding creative director of Playboy's new creator-led platform, Centerfold, providing artistic direction across forthcoming fashion and sexual wellness collaborations. Now, I try to look a little bit into Centerfold. I try to go to their website, but I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. They've explained that it's a social media platform for creators. I'm thinking OnlyFans. I think they're trying to get into that OnlyFans game. And again, getting Cardi B attached to this as the creative director, it has the same effect as getting Kim Kardashian attached to Beyond Beef. Because when you look at Cardi B, she formerly was a sex worker. She was a stripper. Very proud of this. And, you know, she is aligned with Playboy the same way that Kim Kardashian is aligned with Beyond Beef. You know, you think about her being, you know, eating plant-based, which makes you leaner. You know, it affects how your body, you know, your diet and whatever. People want to get Kim Kardashian's body. They can eat like Kim Kardashian. Therefore, they will get Kim. That's the illusion, even though we know it's not true. Now, when it comes to Cardi B is a sex symbol. It's also in a very different way than Kim Kardashian, right? You know, both of them have modeled for Playboy. But when it comes to Cardi B, she's overtly sexual in her music videos, in her lyrics, and she does not shy away from the fact that she was a former stripper. She promotes sex work and all of those things. And I think Playboy it's a match made in heaven. And she can really drive in that traffic that they want. It's the same thing. It serves the same purpose as Kim Kardashian, you know, getting that executive position with Beyond Beef. It's the same thing for Cardi B. Now people are going to have interest in Centerfold, this new app. What is it? And think about, if it's anything like OnlyFans, when you think about OnlyFans and think about when OnlyFans became super popular, because I feel like all of us on the internet kind of already knew what OnlyFans was. You know, you see these random people that are like, you know, these sex workers, you know, porn stars or whatever, and they're like, oh, follow me on whatever. And so you kind of already know what it is, right? But it wasn't hot. It wasn't popping until they started getting celebrities on there, and we started hearing about this rush of celebrities going on OnlyFans. That's what propelled it to another level. That's what made it a mega super app. And probably COVID also helped, because we know that streaming really, you know, really improved or opened up the streaming industry benefited immensely from COVID. So when it comes to Miss Cardi B being associated with this centerfold, it's the right kind of publicity that they need to drive consumers to their platform. Now, I went to the platform and I saw there are two things on the platform. Like it seems like though you have to, in order for you to be, you have to like apply. There's a waiting list or something for you to apply to be on there. And then there's also like, if you want to be a customer, there's a QR code, but I mean, I didn't look further into it, but what it's telling me is that it potentially is like OnlyFans, but more curated. So maybe you're getting higher quality talent on their platform. Who really knows? But having that Cardi B on there, she's all they really need. They don't need, like OnlyFans had a lot of celebrities going on their platform, and that drove a lot of traffic and interest. But OnlyFans is like a YouTube. It's like, you know, anybody can come on here and do it. I think what Playboy is trying to do with Centerfold is make it like the Netflix of porn. Because like they all know the competition is stiff. Like when you think about porn, there's Pornhub and there's so many websites, porn sites that you could just go on and just start watching stuff. And it's not, you know, whatever. But then there are also high-end porn sites that make high-quality films, right? But they don't get the same attention as a Playboy. So now Playboy seems to be creating, I should make a video about this centerfold thing that they're doing, but it seems like a very, very strategic thing, if it is what I think it is, because Playboy, they've now, wow, it's genius. Because you think about it, they have these porn sites that make high quality films, but they're like a Netflix, right? So it's, the producers still have to make the films. They take a lot of time to make the films, X, Y, Z. Now, what Playboy is focusing on is high quality talent, which is what Facebook and social media platforms focus on, like TikTok and all of them. They focus on the talent, not necessarily the stories, etc. And they're focusing on having only high quality talent on their platform. Now, what does that mean? It gives a bigger opportunity. It makes it become the Facebook or the Instagram of the porn industry. Like, I bet you people can probably communicate and talk to Playboy, the people on the platform, and so many things. But long story short, it's a genius idea. Cardi B was a genius to be a part of this. And it works the same way that the Kim Kardashian Beyond Beef situation works. Very impressive stuff. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, giving you the business and craft of entertainment and media. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Like, follow, subscribe, all the above. See you next time. Peace. End stream.